Hey everybody, welcome back to my Bake Like a Pro YouTube channel. In today's really fun video, we are going to be making some amazing gingerbread cookies. These are super soft and I'm going to coat them with some nice sugar on the top. You're going to try this recipe once and you're going to want to make it all the time. So let's get started with the ingredients. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. This is 300 grams. 1 cup of granulated white sugar. This is 210 grams. 3/4 of a cup of vegetable shortening, and this is equal to exactly 171 grams. If you don't want to use vegetable shortening, you can substitute this for butter. 4 tablespoons of molasses, and this is equal to 72 grams. 1 large egg, and I always use large eggs in all of my recipes. 1 teaspoon of salt, that is 5 grams. 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 10 grams. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 10 grams. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 grams. And our last ingredient, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, this is 5 grams. So that's it for the recipe ingredients. Let's get started. For my first step, all of my vegetable shortening into the bowl, and then we'll add in our granulated white sugar. Get my trusty old KitchenAid. We'll lift this up. I'm using the beater attachment. And now I just want to cream this together. So that's about 1 minute of mixing, and you can see that the sugar and the vegetable shortening are starting to combine. What I'll do now is I'm going to add in my 1 egg, and that is really going to help with the creaming process. So just let that go for about 1 more minute. So that's about another minute of mixing, not even. And I turn my mixer from speed 1 up to speed 3 just to get that stuff really well mixed together. The next thing I'm going to add is my molasses. Now if you find your molasses is not runny enough, you can just heat it up in your microwave for about 10 seconds and that will let it flow out of your little container much easier. And then I'll just turn this on and mix that in. Just turn your mixer up a little bit to get it all in there. Okay, that's good. So now we're going to get all of our dry ingredients in. I have my all-purpose flour. In some countries, that is called plain flour. It's exactly the same thing. Our dried ginger, cinnamon, salt, and if you are going to use butter and you're using salted butter, you can omit the salt in my recipe. Baking powder and baking soda. And that's it. And then we're just going to simply get all of this in there. Right at the end, you can just take your fingers and just push all of that through. Now we'll get this back onto our KitchenAid mixer and we'll start mixing. We'll get our paddle back on. And then we'll just slowly start mixing this. Speed number 1. And you can see how quickly this has come together. So speed number 1, I'm just going to increase this just to get it off the paddle. And that is it for the recipe. The only thing that we're going to be doing later on, we are going to be adding a little bit more white granulated sugar to the top of the cookies. It's an optional step, but it's worth it. So now I'm just going to clean up for a second and then I'll come back. So here we are again, last step, fun step, let's get started. I want to let you know right now I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 180 degrees Celsius. I've got a cookie scoop here, and to make this easy, I just push up against the side to flatten it, and then just pop it out. just like that. I've got some regular granulated white sugar, and then you can just take the sugar and just get it on there. Just like that. And that is it. And then just place it down. We'll do another one. And these will spread out a little bit, so don't crowd your pan. Just get that on there. And this is optional. If you don't want to do this step, you don't have to. You can try some with the sugar and some without. But these are amazing. So scoop, push against the side to flatten it. There you go. Just like that. And then down. So I'll continue on. I'll be back in a second. And my last one. And that looks pretty good. And I've just repositioned them because I want to make sure that they all have ample space when they start growing in the oven. So at this point, these are going into the oven 10 minutes at my 350 degree Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius oven. I'll bake these off. I have a little bit left. I'm going to finish these off and then we'll come back and we'll finish off the video. Hey everybody, I am back and I have baked all of my cookies. I have a total of 29 amazing cookies here. All of them done exactly 10 minutes at that 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to take one from the second batch that I baked. It is cool now, and the only real way to test the cookie is to make sure that it's cool. If it's warm, it's going to be a little bit more soft, but I want to take one that's cool just to show you how nice these are. And let's break into this. Look at this. Watch this. Amazing. Oh my. Of course I'm going to go in for a little bite. I cannot tell you how good these cookies are. You have to try them. Make them once, guaranteed you're going to fall in love. So all of these are baked at 10 minutes. If you want them a little bit more crispy, bake them for 12 minutes. Try this out. Let me know how it turned out if you do. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish. And if you're on Facebook, you can always check me out at facebook.com/BakeLikeAPro. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time. Gotta go in for a bite again. That is so good. And please subscribe to my Bake Like a Pro YouTube channel and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video.